Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead, Cande Roth. Cande is out today. More on that Monday when we're back together. She is probably just getting put under right now for the colonoscopy and then having some ginger ale and crackers and a full meal maybe a couple hours later, and then I will check up on her and make sure all is well. We have about 40 degrees today, not bad. Saturday, cold, 20 for the high. Sunday, about 35 for the high. And Sunday night into Monday, a lot of rain. Temperatures will be up, so that's good. So we will be getting the rain, and that seems to be about it on that. There'll be a lot of it, but at least it won't be snow. A few things. I think I may have mentioned this the other day or at some point, but be on the alert. We are getting some shows together. We're getting a birthday show together. We're getting our summer lineup together. I would say somewhere in the next couple of weeks to about 6 weeks, you'll hear about all of it. Maybe the next week or two up until about 6 to 8 weeks from now, somewhere in there. We will have a lot of things to bring to you. So getting excited for our 11th birthday show and the Long Island Community Hospital Amphitheater at Bald Hill, our big summer lineup, putting that together as we speak. How about some science news, some world news, things maybe you haven't read that are pretty interesting going on around the world? Do you ever meet someone new and immediately forget their name? I'm raising my hand. That is me. All the time. A new study at Northwestern found it might be because you're not getting enough sleep. Now, that's for sure. In my case, I do not get enough sleep. I think I forget people's names because I hate to say it. I don't want to sound, all right, this is good. If you don't know me right now, if you listen to the show a lot, you know me, right? It's Phathead. It's your buddy Phathead. I think genuinely, deep down, if I do say so myself, I'm a good person. I have my faults, but I feel like I'm a good person. There's just a lot of people when I meet them, just disinterested. I don't know. My mind is somewhere else. I'm like, all right, that's great. Like, I move on to the next thing. It's just something in my brain where I'm just not, thinking to remember the person's name. Well, maybe there's a reason for it now, and I'm not a bad person. Northwestern says I'm not getting enough sleep. I did hear someone once give the tip. This was many years ago. They said when you meet someone and you shake their hand or whatever, nowadays you fist bump, you say their name again. Like if someone introduces themselves to you and says, "Hi, my name is Michael," you shake their hand, look them dead in the eye and say, "Nice to meet you, Michael." And like that will, you'll remember it. It's like studying for a test. You'll remember it. Anyway, that's from Northwestern. Here's another one. Surgeons performed the first ever pig-to-human heart transplant on a 57-year-old guy in Maryland. Now, our bodies normally reject organs from animals, but the pig was genetically modified to remove 3 genes that could make that happen. So, hopefully it works. We are rooting for this guy. The James Webb Telescope was expected to work for 10 years before it runs out of fuel and falls out of orbit. But it turns out last month's launch went really well, used less fuel than expected, so they think it'll last 20 years. Very cool. The dawn of humanity got pushed back this week. The earliest human remains ever found were thought to be 200,000 years old. Now they think it's more like 230,000 years old. And finally, something you may not have seen, and even I chuckle at this, as a mask wearer, as someone who believes in the mask, I am chuckling at this one. There is a new wearable device that can measure how much of the virus, COVID, you've been exposed to. A team at Northwestern, again, just like the article about forgetting people's names, a team at Northwestern created, this is what it's called, Fitbit for your face that clips to your mask, tracks breathing, and can tell if it fits well. I'm not wearing anything on my mask. I'm not wearing a Fitbit for my face. I wear my mask occasionally in the office. I double mask. Got my, things that I do. I go into the supermarket, whatever the case may be. I do what I got to do. But I will fully admit, I am not wearing a Fitbit for my face. I don't want to know breathing levels. I don't want to know what fits and what doesn't fit. I have enough anxiety about other things going on in life. I will just wear the mask and move on. Thank you very much. Don't need the Fitbit for my face. We have less than 20 minutes to your bald and the beautiful entertainment. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood. Some interesting stuff about Bob Saget in there, and a video I'll tell you about that you definitely want to go watch. So that's about 8:12 or so. We've got your bald and the beautiful. 40 degrees today, 20 for your Saturday, 35 for your Sunday, and late Sunday into Monday. A ton of rain late Sunday going into the overnight into Monday morning for your Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And hey, the kids are off from school, so they don't have to go stand on the bus stop or go out there in the pouring rain Monday. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.